Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. We had to restart, but we are here. Welcome everybody, your support is greatly appreciated. We just finished casting the first game between Eldiona and Avely. So we are going to continue that set. Let me just get the settings of the live stream correct and ready. Welcome everybody, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, follow the stream and subscribe as well. Alright, getting everything ready to continue. We have been having some good games. And the games will only get better as we go deeper into the day, as more and more better players get concentrated down the road. Okay. We are ready to continue, y'all. Remember, you can also type in the chat !TEC3, !bracket, !prizepool, mappool, !YouTube, and !Discord on both YouTube and Twitch. And this is the second game of the best of 3, JD versus Zushi. Hi everybody, welcome to Frisian Marches, and we are here in game number 2 out of best of 3. It's the Elite Classic 3 Open Qualifier Day 1. This is the round of 32, and on the color blue we have Eldiona playing as Jeanne d'Arc. In the color red, playing as Zushi's Legacy, it's Avely. And thank you for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe, and support me, Eldiona, and the organizers of the tournament on Twitch by clicking the links in the description down below. Zushi's Legacy versus JD, already a classical matchup, we should say. We've seen it a lot of times already. Not a lot of times, like a lot, but sometimes, because Zushi is always preferred on water maps. But since professional scouts became way more common, welcome to the stream everybody! Sí, esse é para vosotros! Sí! But since professional scouts became more common, as I was saying, Zushi is gaining a lot of relevance. And these two civilizations are still great at doing professional scouts. So let's see which player will do it better. We have one deer pack very close to the base for Eldiona, but it's so far away for Avely. Also, the second deer pack is always far away in this map for all the players. Also, if you want, you can just get a lot of food around here with the supervision from the Imperials. Zushi can get extra value from that, but it's very complicated to do that versus JD because of the presence of knights. Let's advance a little bit as we go into the feudal age. Avely should drop perhaps medicinal gardens here to get double gold. Perhaps here to get food and wood. Double gold seems really good there. 50 gold per minute if I'm not mistaken. JD being moved back. All the way back there. Is it going to be Chamber of Commerce? It is! Chamber of Commerce for Eldiona. No way! I don't remember the last time I've seen this strategy. I don't remember the last time I've seen this choice. Avely has no idea of what's going on. We are now live and direct into the game. Meditation Gardens there to get stone and to get 2 stones and 1 gold. So does that mean Avely wants a second TC? Maybe down later into the game? Because I think that will be generating 50 or 25 stone per minute, plus 25 gold per minute as well. Chamber of Commerce will spawn a free trader that will be trained faster per every economical unit research from John Dark. And also, those economical researchers are cheaper for John Dark as well. So you can get a bunch of eco researches, eco upgrades, boost your eco that way, and also you'll be boosting your eco for quote-unquote free because you're gonna have traders spawn and start trading for you and generating some good amount of gold. Avely should have no idea about that. Yeah, it doesn't even know where it's being built. Bro, great play there for Eliona. Let's get a good picture over here. Well done, well done. Nice looking building, yes it is. I really like the tones of red into the end of the roof. Then a little tower over there. It's nice, nice French design, I would say. Avely is checking for School of Cavalry. He does not see it, so I'm sure he knows School of Cavalry was not the choice, because usually it's built like in the front or close to the TC. Avely is messing with the deer. What is he doing? He doesn't have professional scouts yet, right? Yeah. I don't think he wants it. Because only... I know, he'll have now 4 on gold. So maybe he does want it. He's just checking if Eliona is getting it. Eliona getting 3 eco upgrades. Those will be 3 free villagers that are produced faster as well. That's a key important factor. Double tower on the gold for Avely. And John Dark can now evolve. And it's Hunter John Dark, the choice of Eliona. That's a lot of sheep as well under the mill for Avely being supervised. Not a lot for Eliona. Avely killing the deer, getting hand cannon slit on the towers. There is no professional scouts in play for both players. First night with JDs arriving to harass. Oh no, the scout is going back to deliver the sheep. Eliona is needing the food. First trader is out. 72 gold is really good. No, that's already the second trader. Oh, Avely will make spear and charge into the trade line. Eliona needs to start making archers now. Otherwise, he'll not be able to defend his trade. He tries to poke with the knight, but the spearmen were in the right place. Horsemen are here to defend, but they still not going to do well versus the spearmen of Avely. JD is going to go down, Eliona needs to be careful. The heal is not in yet. Oh, Eliona reacted in time. And now it's the time, maybe Avely will wait a bit to make more spearmen, but now it's the perfect time to go into that trade line of Eliona. First trader will pay off, and remember, Eliona is playing Jeanne d'Arc, and the French can do the same, where they can choose what resources the traders bring. Let's check this meditation garden, by the way. It's generating 50 stone per minute, and also food. Oh, because of the berries! I didn't see that! Sorry! That's actually a very good value meditation gardens. 50 plus 86 plus 25. So 100. The 2 scout opening from Avely got him all the sheep. Yeah, it was really good. Actually, I also didn't notice he went second scout. Good point, Twitch chat, good point. Thanks for letting me know. This might be a win for Avely, making the set 1-1. Leona still didn't switch into archers. He's not making more traders on his own, he's just getting the free traders, right? Yeah, we're up to 7 traders. I think that's all the technologies you can get without professional scouts. That's 1 there. That's 3 over there, so that's 4. Plus 2 on the lumber camp. That's 5. That's 6. Maybe... yeah, no professional scouts. So he bought a trader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I forgetting about any technology here? I don't think so. It's on the fish and on the deer as well. Chivalry coming in for the Knights of Leona to regen while they're out of combat. Maybe I'm forgetting one eco upgrade. And now Avely is in the castle age. That's really good. They can upgrade the spearman and go through. Leona is only now starting to mess archers, but he's very ahead. 7 eco units ahead, and they are traders. So generating a good amount of gold. Avely still not charging into the trade line. Shaolin Monastery was the choice for Avely. So he's gonna be grabbing some relics. But we have 6 knights and 4 archers out in the map. Maybe Montlu Academy will be better to supervise or, improve the economy back at home. Because the knights can deny a lot of the Shaolin monks. Lancers coming out from Avely as well, though. That's good. Shaolin monk gets intercepted. That's going down. That's a lot of knights charging into it. Yep. Avely already up to 4 lancers. And if Leona is not careful, there will be nothing on the French army to counter the lancers. The Royal Knights can tank, but if there are more lancers and Royal Knights, they will win. Ooh, good charge here. Avely trying to kill the reinforcements of Leona. And still, a lot of ship available for Avely, that's so funny. He can go for days, producing the lancers. He still has to move out into the map to get some deer, to get some fish. It's really difficult versus those knight civilizations. Look at that, 10 knights running around, Avely bringing back the lancers. He needs more lancers. 11 knights still will clap 7 lancers, I believe, especially with the help of JD. Oh, but 1 eco unit went down. I think it's the trade, yeah! The spearmen are on the trade! And Leona can't do anything about it. Because he has no archers or anything to counter this spearman. He's going for his own spearman now. Oh, but I think it's a bit too late. I think the whole trade will go down. He was trying to raid, but he didn't got any value. He just lost 2 traders. This is looking bad for Leona. He needs to go castle very soon, but at the same time, he has to do damage and defend the trade. And now a party of lancers going through. 10 lancers will dive the economy of Leona, and Leona is not prepared for this. He doesn't even see the lancers. He sees them now. The lancers pass through the main army of Leona. Avely will go straight for the trade to completely block out that option for Leona. Oh no, the villagers on the fish! Luckily, Avely does not see that. Oh no, he does! Because his spearmen are there too! This could be a huge loss for Leona! Ooh! 2 villagers went down! 4 villagers went down already! Insane! Avely brings the eco lead to his side, because he's gonna kill another trader here now. He doesn't. He chooses to go through. JD is almost level 3 though. That could help against the Spearman, but not against the Lancers. The Lancers doing more damage. Insane play. True. Twitch chat saying Zushi is getting relics. Only one so far. Because now the Knights are forced to defend the trade, and they cannot protect the relics from being grabbed out of the map into the base of Avely. Avely ran out of sheep though. Uh-oh. Where are we? We're on the berries. And after that... Oh, I think this is crucial. This is critical. But Avely has 16 Lancers. He can defend, he can attack, he can protect, and attack as well. Villagers on the berries. Avely sees the berries. He doesn't see the villagers. He goes in, but good reaction from Eliona on time. Avely was able to kill another eco unit, so he's one villager ahead, but he's on a castle edge and he has Imperial officials. And relics, and meditation gardens. And he's on a second town center, I knew it! I saw the stone depleted, and he was generating 50 stone per minute with the meditation gardens, so now second TC will allow him to climb up on that eco lead. But he needs to secure the food, so maybe a keep or some walls, because we have deer back there, more fish here too. Here will be the farms. That's a lot of units from Eliona though. Uh-oh. Avely might be in danger here. 23 Royal Knights, 24 Spearmen, 8 Archers, and 1 Angry John of Dark. Welcome to the stream, Gax. Welcome, Shifake. Welcome, everybody. The Lancers from Avely make a hasty retreat. Now tasty for the Knights of Eliona. That's too many units. I don't think Avely can defend this. He needs to retreat. He has no food now. Uh-oh. The tables have turned. Avely, 2 villagers ahead. Oh, insane raid. Good damage from Avely. Getting more kills. But he might lose the game right now. He might be out of the qualifier. That's too much of an army for Avely to deal with. He needs to mass Spearman, crossbows I mean. But how will Avely deal with the Spearman? Villagers idle, nowhere to get food. Lancers versus Knights. Under the town center, JD evolves now to level 3. Crossbows in the back. Doing insane damage. The Spearmen are not connecting with the backline. Wololo comes through, forcing the retreat, giving the advantage, a small one, to Avely because the crossbows can keep shooting. But it's over. Avely is on the castle edge, on the second TC. He killed so many eco units, but he can't sustain the military pressure from Eliona. Eliona will take game number 2 and advance to the round of 16 of Elite Classic 3. Qualifier number 1. GG from GD, that's very true. Eliona can actually go castle very soon. That was too much damage. Villager lead is now it's now in the place or ahead for Eliona, and his army just doing everything. Second TC was too greedy, saying Twitch chat. I have to agree. Second TC could have been more units, could have been walls, could have been keeps, protecting the food. It was defeat in the end of the day. More villagers going down, Avely not giving up. If he gives up, he's out of the qualifier. And remember, even if you fall on round of 16, you might get qualified for the Silver League. So there is extra motivation for these players. If you make to round of 8, you are qualified for the Silver League, which will give you more exposure, more experience, and some prize money in the end of the day. Royal Institute. Do you have traders for Eliona? We have 4. I mean, that's alright, like... Lancers from Avely doing some good damage. But, wait. He's safe? No, Elionar still has a lot of army. Just pulling back to age up. Then getting the upgrades. Will Avely have enough time to come back? Spearman burning down the market. No food for Avely. Keep on the berries. Berries ain't gonna be enough. Lancer goes on from Avely. No more harassment. Avely switching from Lancer to Spearman. That could work. It would technically do well into all of it or out. It would do well into all of what Elionar has. Sorry about that. 5 archers though. Royal Bloodlines and Veteran upgrade already in here for Elionar. Not in here, in the queue. So still waiting a little bit. Second TC is in place though. Oh no, it was burnt. Oh, it's coming in again. Avely, did you learn the lesson earlier? Are you mad, lad? Are you a mad lad? Lad. Mad lad. He wants that extra eco. But next time around, the knights are going to be even stronger because of royal bloodlines. And where will Avely get all the food to pay for villagers and military units? He will not. He has to go for the board in the middle and maybe to the faraway deer. But there are knights waiting to snatch those villagers and the archers are checking the food. Elionar knows Avely has no food. Now he can buy if he mines a lot of gold. He's getting more stone, maybe for a keep on the food. That could work. Elionar 12 eco units lead. Unbelievable. He's making he's making just the researchers from Castle Age, so he's getting free traders. I would love some malls from Elionar, just to make sure he can react in time to the raids on the trade. Raid on the trade, raid on the trade. I'ma raid your trade, yeah. Keep on the food, here we go. And on the stone too for more keeps. But the blue army is arriving. Elionar is in place. Didn't upgrade the archers. Actually, I think Elionar left the archers at home. JD level 3 with the JD champions that counter Spearman, and Avely has no unit. 7 Spearman, 7 crossbow. That's GG. It has to be the end now. Elionar will now seal the deal and move to the round of 16. Potentially already qualified for the Silver League at least, but I'm sure Elionar is aiming for the main event of the Elite Classic 3. If he gets qualified for the Silver League, he'll be like one of the favorites to win that tournament. Elionar here. Yeah, this is the end, guys. Let's speed it up. More traders coming out as well. 10 villager lead, eco lead. Second TC doing a good job for Avely closing in. But the traders are just too much value. Even though with the trade which is harder to defend, Elionar has more villager kills. 5 more. The keep is going down. Ram coming in. Avely massing a lot of spearmen. And also nest of bees. Oh, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. 7 nest of bees could be the trick here for Avely. I don't think he can get 7. But 2 would be great already. Ram goes down. Knights come in trying to snack on the spearman. They dive. They're getting everybody. Nest of bees in the back. It doesn't matter. It's too many units from Elionar. Nest of bees shooting at the battle. It's over. It's over. It's over, guys. Now it is, right? Yeah, no food for Avely. Losing more villagers. And that's it. Good game. There we go. Eliona with a 2-0 clean victory moves to the round of 16. Let's check the charts. Eliona got ahead economically, but then fell down, then which actually was below, but then that raid was so good. Militarily speaking, yeah, Eliona was always ahead. Economy, Eliona with 5k more food, same gold, but 2k more wood as well. 4k stone for Avely, but I think that also counts the passive stone from the meditation gardens. And I think it was the double TC after Castle Age that didn't allow Avely to defend himself. Thank you for watching, let's go to another set. Hi everybody, on the stream, remember to type in the chat !TEC3, !prizepool, !mappool, !bracket, !YouTube, !Discord. I will go to the kitchen to refill my water and perhaps bring a snack, and I'll be back very soon. Hi everybody, I'm back. Sorry if I scared you. You guys excited for more games? I sure am. Let's go and select our next set. I'm checking what they are casting on the main stream. They are casting Core versus Sorov. Let's go for Corvinus versus Scarlet Devil. I think that could be cool. Okay, they already played game number 1. So let's go in and check that game. Uh-oh, I need to restart the game and download the mod. See you soon. There we go. We are loading in. I wish you all a beautiful Saturday. You doing good today, y'all? I hope so. Let's get the mod. There we go. And now we can go. Let's get it. I'm here sipping on some coffee as well. I just forgot to rename the files from before. Let me do that. All right. One last sip of coffee before we start. And let's get it. Hi everybody, welcome very much to the first game out of a best of 3. It's the Elite Classic Open Qualifier number 1, round of 32. In the color purple we have Corvinus 1 representing his individuality playing as the Ayubids, and on the color green we have Scarlet Devil playing as John Dark. We are on Sacred Grove, which is a new map for me. I think I never experienced it. We have a sacred site in the middle, sacred site close to the corners, big forests around the middle of the map, deer in the front for both players, a bit closer it seems to Corvinus' base, and this map was in Killer Pigeon Midweek Master. Yeah, I remember so, but I never experienced it, as in I never played it. I'm just checking the gold generation here. Very far away golds from Corvinus. Scarlet Devil is a close gold over there. The big golds seem to be just 2 of them. One close to the forest, another very far away from the forest. And we are here witnessing the Ayubids, and they have a lot of choices to be made. They can be played in very different ways, and Corvinus is a player known by experimenting a lot even before the reworks, because Ayubids was kind of buffed in the most recent patch notes that came with the DLC, the Knights of Cross and Roses. And there are some interesting things, like for an example, the construction wing, the industry wing, not only gives you resources but also the extra 30% building speed. And also, I think there was like another change with military wing mastersmiths, which also gives you now military academy, which makes your units be produced 30% faster, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of potential here for the Ayubid. School of Cavalry is the play for Scarlet Devil. We saw today a JD player doing Chamber of Commerce on Frisian Marshes, and they won. It was pretty cool. It's gonna be economical wing industry for Corvinus. He'll receive 350 wood, and villages will build 30% faster. Is this for a second TC, or it might be just a job and drop 2 military buildings, perhaps stable in archery range, to then counter the play of Scarlet Devil? Excuse me, I'm here sipping some really good coffee. And actually, I don't know the sheep pattern here, but it looks like both players getting a good amount of sheep. Yeah, Corvinus with a good amount of sheep, because it starts on the berries. And I wonder if you are going to see pro scouts coming in from Scarlet Devil. Only 3 on gold, maybe not. Maybe he moves JD and more villagers to gold afterwards. Maybe he'll make like 2 knights first and then professional scouts, because Ayubids can be very aggressive. Oh, this could be just Desert Raider spam. Could be a stable and an archery range, and then you can make Desert Raiders out of both buildings, and if you need to switch into archers or horsemen, you'd have the buildings ready for that switch. Double tower on the gold. for Corvinus, and then he'll receive 350 wood on top of that. So he invests 100 there and 100 there, and then we'll get 350 to invest as well. And he's still getting more wood with his villagers. Remember, at tier 1 of the Golden Age, villager gathering rate will be upgraded by 10% for all resources, but still a lot of buildings not connected. Is it? Okay, there you go, 3 out of 10. There was a connection needed to more buildings. And first for Scarlet Devil will be a knight, and then we have 5 villagers on gold. And another stable! So this could be just a bunch of knights coming through, or could be a lot of scouts for a timed professional scout tempo. Arrow slits coming in the tower. It's Corvinus just wants to go Castle Age and then drop 2 stables and make a bunch of camel lancers. JD comes through the evolution for Scarlet Devil, drops the food, and it's the woman at arms Jeanne d'Arc, which will be very good to deal with spearmen. Corvinus could just also then click Culture Wing Advancement, which is cheaper and faster. The knight's trying to go into the berries, but good reaction from Corvinus, had the scout there, giving vision, and now falls back to the safe ship. Let's go back to sip a bit on the coffee. Blacksmith also for Scarlet Devil. Is that for range defense? That could mean they are expecting the Castle Age timing and they want to make a lot of knights, give them the +1 defense to then dive, because Corvinus will have no units to defend himself. JD looking at the deer, making sure there are no professional scouts coming through. Yeah, nobody's touching that deer boy. 4 knights already out for Scarlet Devil at 6 minutes and even before 30 seconds. 5th knight coming out soon. Arrow slits in 1 tower, not on the 2nd tower, and it's not a Culture Wing advancement. Is it going to be military to spawn 3 desert raiders and help defend the knights? Or logistics Culture Wing to spawn the dervishes? I think the dervishes could be a bad idea, because there are no units to escort them. It's logistics though. And then Corvinus uses a lot of wood to go for a blacksmith, a stable, and a house. Blacksmith would give feudal age technology. And oh, nice raid! Nice dive! This is a dive, not a raid from Scarlet Devil. 1 villager goes down, 2nd villager goes down, 3rd villager goes down. Healer JD activates. It goes down though. So losing JD, but losing no knights for 3 villagers. Losing the scout there, unfortunate, but still good knight raid. Dive, I mean. Scarlet Devil 3 villagers ahead at the moment, but Corvinus is going to the Castle Age very, very soon. Oh, that knight will go down. Corvinus, no, Scarlet Devil could avoid that. Oh, actually it didn't. The knight didn't went down. Miraculous. Miraculous work. And now Military Academy. Oh, you need to research the Feudal Age once first? Oh no, never mind. Because he didn't went to Military Wing Mastersmiths. It's going to be Culture Wing Logistics. So there will be not the faster production already in play. That could be a play to get Mastersmiths and then 2 stables and produce units faster. I don't know how Corvinus will survive this. Scarlet Devil may be risking a lot of those low HP knights. If they were in the corner, then waiting to join a bigger raid. Corvinus moving down to the stone. Does he want a town center? No, maybe it's for more arrow slits. He's getting +1 range attack. That was a good idea to increase the damage done to the knights. And remember, Ayubites don't need villagers to build the landmark, so he can just be running around. Oh, Scarlet Devil is losing a lot of knights in here. He can lose at least One more dervishes come out, now being targeted, healing some villagers. TC is full and another knight goes down. Destroyed value is insane for Corvinus. 1,500 resources. That's Scarlet Devil lost. But 6 villager kill though. 6 villagers are very valuable. I don't know. Maybe Corvinus D took too much damage here. And Scarlet Devil moves to the deer, trying to catch the dervishes. Let's see the vision of Scarlet. They didn't see that dervish over there. They see that one, but it's too late. It's already going into the relics. Let's see the vision of Corvinus. One dervish there. Another dervish here. Whoa, low, good play. Knight goes down again. And Scarlet Devil is not close to the castle edge. Now Camel Lancers start to come out. Only one, but the knights are so low HP. More knights charge in. And more. Oh, that Camel Lancer is in danger. Nice play from Scarlet Devil, pulling the low HP knight away. Villagers from Corvinus back into the berries. No food for Corvinus, help. More relics will come through, but no mask to deposit the relics. At least Village Tier 1 is already here. For the 10% more gathering rate. Knight from Scarlet Devil dives into the wood line. Let's check the income per minute. Corvinus with less than 150 food per minute. Wololo comes through. And the knight is convinced to go away. Another Camel Lancer is in queue. I mean, 2 is double the amount of 1. So that's a 50% increase in the numbers for Corvinus military. And the dervishes can always heal the Camel Lancers. They're trying to, yeah, that's what they're trying to do, to charge, do some damage, but then JD can also heal. 3 relics in the hands of Corvinus. Another one very far away. Another one coming through. No, that's the 3rd one. What is the 5th one? There is only 4 relics in this map? Incredible save from Corvinus with a dervish on 1 HP into the town center. Now they can heal themselves. And that dervish goes all the way down there to collect the 4th and final relic. Does Scarlet Devil even know where the relic is? He does. More damage coming through, another villager going down. 8 villager kill already. Oh, nice fight in the middle of the base of Corvinus. The Camel Lancers are hanging on with the heals. Wololo comes through, force the knights to go out, and still 3 there. Oh, 1 knight will be converted. That's military for Corvinus. Corvinus now has 9 cavalry units versus, no, has 4 cavalry units versus the 3 of Scarlet Devil, but also 3 healers. And it's playing a big role here. The converted knight will go down though. Corvinus could have saved that, but it's difficult. He's also healing the villagers. Another loss though. 10 villager lead for Scarlet Devil at the moment. Corvinus also struggling for food. At least the relics are in the masks. Now Corvinus can make a market and buy some food. Because good job from Scarlet Devil, making sure that Corvinus cannot gather food. Nice charge comes in from the Camel Lancers. Villagers are in the mix as well. I don't know if that's a good idea from Corvinus. The healers come through, the dervishes can do the Wololo comes through. The knights are taking damage from the villagers and the Camel Lancers at the same time. They are forced to go back. No conversions, but Corvinus buys valuable time. No, wait! No way! Corvinus got the conversion while defending on the base. He made the Wololo in the base to then make the Wololo in the base of the enemy and get away with villagers, right? That's what he did. Insane villager lead now doesn't show as dead villagers, but Corvinus on 53 villagers and Scarlet Devil on 26. Insane play, Corvinus, the truthful Wololo king. shows why he gained that name a long time ago, many moons ago. A lot of villager kills though, Scarlet Devil doing insane damage, the relics being transported from one must to the other, dervishes going down, knights wreaking havoc in the base of Corvinus. But is that enough? Villagers will be raided by the knights! The old villagers, the traitors, deserve to go down. Corvinus might throw the villager lead away here, such an insane play I mean, but no, defense available. Insanity in Age of Empires 4, right here, right now. He splits the villagers, giving a chance for those to get away. 12 villagers, I believe, going back home with another relic. And still 20 villager lead for Corvinus. Insane! The knights find more villagers. The Stealth Forests are in play for Corvinus, though he tries to get them alive, but the knights chase the villagers. The Stealth Forest is not in play. The villagers turn around to fight. That's not a good fight. It will be dead villagers anyway, villager lead, because Corvinus still technically killed villagers from Scarlet Devil, so if he loses them, Scarlet Devil ain't having them back. So if they die, they don't belong to anyone. It's a loss for both. Corvinus had a 20 villager lead, actually extra, now it's only up to 6. He's gonna lose all the converted villagers, and Scarlet Devil can dive once again with the knights into the base of Corvinus. Corvinus is struggling on with 3 Karma Lancers to his name. I think he cannot even produce villagers. Now that he can. He's doing it. Oh, he could convert those villagers once again, but there is a relic out here. With the sacred site being captured, villagers could make a tower and assert dominance in that position. And that's 11 knights plus 2 horsemen. Remember, with consecration, the knights cost around 100 food and the horsemen cost 75 food. So even with low food resources, Scarlet Devil can keep making units at a relatively consistent pace. Corvinus with a good eye evacuates the berries on the downside. Knights dive into the base once again. Scarlet Devil is being ruthless. No mercy here. Wololo comes through. That's very dangerous. Wololo, it goes down. No chance for Corvinus. This might be the end. Villagers under the town center. Running amok here. Scarlet Devil killed 40 villagers. This is insanity. How can Corvinus come back to fight? Gold from the relics, maybe if there is a market. There are 2 stables, and the knights are going down under the TC. Scarlet Devil 5 villagers ahead, but still in the feudal age. Did I hear the board? TC still there. TC, sacred site, double sacred site as well. GD goes down, was almost evolving. GD is back, Scarlet Devil bought GD. Down to 6 knights. Corvinus? No food though. Some farms. Okay. Tier 2 from the Golden Age is soon available. Recharge speed plus 25%. So maybe the food upgrade could come faster. Meanwhile, Scarlet Devil chilling on the deer. Still 2 dervishes alive. Great play from Corvinus, keeping those units ready to heal and to body block as well, saving those villagers. Insane game here right now. It was so funny when Corvinus converted the villagers, because I just saw a blob of purple in the base of Scarlet Devil, and my first thought was raid. And then I remembered, no, Corvinus only has 3 units. Militarily speaking, he can't raid. And then I saw the villagers, it was like crazy. But still, Scarlet Devil ahead on the villager count, ahead on the military count, with GD ready to heal as well. But Corvinus with 5 relics, so did he... What? I didn't see that 5th relic, that's weird. He could go for 5 Wololos. No, he can only go for 2, because only 2 dervishes. Not scholars. Knights into the Camel Lancers. The Camel Lancers run back. Wololo! Double Wololo! The Wololo defense is real. It's the real deal. JD goes down once again. Destroyed value for Corvinus is 8k versus the 5k for Scarlet Devil. It's so good that we can now finally trust the destroyed value. Because we know now everything that was destroyed, and we know its value. Deer runs out for Scarlet Devil. He needs to go for the board now. That's what he does immediately. That's a smart play. And the board is going to slay. 60 knights once again for Scarlet Devil. But I ask myself, is this worth it? So many resources invested into knights. Maybe you could have seen a Castle Age with 10 knights. Because now it's growing. No, wait. That's what she said. But no, not for real, not for real. The military is growing for Corvinus. 6 Camel Lancers and 3 crossbows. Second TC on the deer. But now Scarlet Devil is too busy defending. So he will never suspect that second town center from Corvinus. Nice damage. Great villager kills here. The 2 first kills, the 2 first blood of Corvinus in this match. What an insane match. This set promises a lot. Corvinus doing his best to get more kills, but it's not easy. A lot of knights defending the villagers of the French Empire. Technically still the French Empire, right? It's Jeanne d'Arc is a specific group of people that follow JD. Sacred Site neutralized, board is in play for Scarlet Devil. JD back to the battlefield, should be level 3 very, very soon. 24 Royal Knights, that's insanity! I think Corvinus can't hold. He's going for Desert Raiders now. His food reserves are growing. They have the same food per minute now, or similar. But second DC is in place, so Corvinus is using 100 food every time he makes 2 villagers. So every 20 seconds, 100 food. But he has 10% gathering rate extra from Golden Age 1. No food upgrade though, which now can be faster. Okay, bro, the Desert Traders in Castle Age look awesome. Oh, they remind me of the Zora people from Legend of Zelda. They use the silver plate armor to swim faster or something like that. Second TC, under threat. Corvinus might lose a valuable investment. He's very close on the villager lead though. Only 2 villagers behind. And yeah, second TC goes down. That's a good play, very good play from Scarlet Devil. Stops the scaling of Corvinus. Villagers try to repair. GD comes in, level 3. Evolves. And the army from Corvinus turns around to clash. TC is still up. Villagers are repairing. TC is not going down, unbelievable. Whoa, comes in, forcing the knights from Corvinus to retreat. Villagers still alive, repairing the TC on 1 HP. TC on 300, it's growing. Lolo goes out, the army from Corvinus is holding on. GD in the back misses the Holy Wrath. The Camel Archer, the Desert Raiders, Camel Lancers and Crossbows doing good work. The healings are coming through as well. The mass healing is insane. And the Field of Knights are not hanging on. The Desert Raiders do counter the cavalry. JD goes around, heals herself and a bunch of knights, but the knights are going down. The villagers is still building up. This is insane. The closest match of Age of Empires 4 I've ever seen, guys. I totally confide on you that right now Scarlet Devil lost a lot, didn't kill the TC, lost a lot of units. This might be GG. Corvinus on the Castle Age, ahead on villagers, not quite, but with 5 relics. 4 because 1 relic is here. He defends the second town center, insane defense. The villagers were able to repair. He killed the whole army, though forcing some valuable waste of time for Scarlet Devil. The heals also coming through. The debuff from the camels, the extra damage from the Desert Raiders. Insane play from Corvinus. Insane play. I'm baffled. I'm astonished, and GG gets called. Corvinus 1 takes the insane first game out of this series. Thank you for watching, leave a like and subscribe, use the links down below, and I see you on game number 2. It's hot. Damn! That's a good game. Right there. Let's go for game number 2, y'all. Hi everybody, welcome to game number 2 out of a best of 3. This is EGCTV, the Elite Classic 3, Open Qualifier number 1. We are in the round of 32, and Corvinus is leading the series 1-0 after a crazy match. Make sure to watch it if you haven't yet. Corvinus 1 representing his individuality in the color purple, playing as the Mongols. Scarlet Devil in the color teal or cyan, playing as the Byzantines. We are on Lipany, in my favorite biome for Lipany, the more darker grass and more populated grass area. And we are here for a very interesting matchup. I don't see this a lot. Mongols versus Byzantines. Mongols can do a lot of shenanigans, and Corvinus also is a great shenanigan. So it's a great combination, Mongols plus Corvinus. Just like Corvinus plus Relics and Wololos. Scarlet Devil going with the Byzantines, the civilization that changed a little bit on the most recent balance changes that came with the most recent DLC. Knights of Kings, Knights of Cross and Roses, where their cisterns are now more expensive. Scarlet Devil dropping it a bit late. Didn't force that stone collection, I believe. Eplirosa. No, he got 10 stone, exactly. There we go, Tower Rush coming in from Corvinus. Oh, actually, this can be a super Giga Chad tower placement. Here, the nice gold, or like there, the nice gold and berries. That is going to be fatal for the Byzantine Empire. But because of the cliff, the villager and the spearman from Corvinus need to take some extra time to travel. We have a blacksmith. No, it's a great winery, lol. A blacksmith as a what? And no denial here. Good deleting the mining camp from Scarlet Devil to deny resources from Corvinus. But this tower is going to be Omega Denier. Look at that. Barracks is a response of Scarlet Devil. And the tower is in a perfect placement. Insane. Good scouting from Corvinus, understanding his positioning or the enemy positioning, granting him a great tower placement. Speed limit NA coming out for Scarlet Devil. Corvinus is edging up with the deer stones. He's on a super far away gold. What the hell was this spawn? Where was he supposed to drop the town center? What? That's crazy. That's wild. Archer range. Good choice from Scarlet Devil. Villager comes out to repair the Grand Winery, giving it a chance. Arrow slits coming in from Corvinus. Also the upgrade to the Spearman. Limit NA charge. One archer in the back. Villagers charge as well to burn the tower. Limit NA with the shield wall ability. Accurate defense giving more armor to the villagers. Villagers are here. They are ready to fight. One villager goes down for Scarlet Devil. Another villager goes down as well. Nice play from Corvinus using the tower to focus the villagers. 2 losses for Scarlet Devil, but now at least he can go for the berries and collect oil to get some mercenaries. Nice play from Scarlet Devil. Could avoid losing those villagers, but at the end of the day he got rid of the tower. And now he's able to take his precious resources. Meanwhile, Corvinus moves down to the deer. And he's making archers from 2 archery ranges. It's going to be a lot of archers really quick. Also remember, double production might be in key. There we go. 2 archers coming out at the same time for Corvinus. Scarlet Devil with a good food income. Now focusing on the berries. That's a lot for gold. Scarlet wants Castle Age. That could be dangerous. That deer is really far away from Corvinus. He knows about the other one. Why didn't he went there? Maybe because if then you attack the deer, it's very likely to attack the gold. That will be a lot of villagers lost or idled. Here, at least they are separated, so if you idle one resource, you don't idle two at the same time. Okay. Corvin is actually pushing through, killing the wolves. Scout from Scarlet Devil goes down. At least he knows about the attack. And Mercenary House built on the front line, not the best idea. The tower, defensive tower from Scarlet Devil with arrow slits and 5 people inside doing a great job. But the archers from Corvinus are in bigger numbers and they are picking some villagers apart, maybe. And they're doing good damage to the enemy archers. Oh, some of them could shoot the villagers. That's the Khan. The villager goes away, but another one could be going down here. Movement speed. No, that's attack speed. Arrow comes through. Corvinus on the retreat. Only one archer range from Scarlet Devil, but they have faster production. But they don't have double production. Only one cistern as well. So this Byzantine economy is not as powerful as it could be at the moment. But also, it's due to the pressure of Corvinus. Great engagement there with the tower earlier on. Their stone is being moved to the front line to give the extra speed to Corvinus units. That's an extremely good play. More and more archers coming in. Kashyyyks will follow. Wait, there are 6. Oh, they're in the tower, the Limitane. Oh, javelin throwers coming in. It will take a while though. Deer stones in position. Corvinus goes around though. There's a wall there, but the wood line could be attacked by the archers. Kashyyyk in place already in the front line of the battlefield for Corvinus 1. Oh, and the stable is being added by Scarlet Devil. Okay. Some horsemen. Yeah, good front line. But Corvinus still has 2 speedmen. I don't think he's making more speedmen though. I think those are the leftovers from Dark Age. They are upgraded though. Corvinus trying to find a way to do damage. The Khan can give vision. There we go. And now, because of the Khan's vision, he can shoot the villagers through the wood line. That's toxic. Another villager goes down. Corvinus is ahead by 5 villagers. Wait, he's not trading, right? He's ahead by 3 villagers now. I don't know where I saw the 5 there. Sorry, guys. Deer stone still providing the movement speed there. Here we go. Oh, the villagers are burning it down. Scarlet Devil wasting no time. Corvinus comes in with the army. The villagers on the retreat. Archers will take another one. Yeah, that's the 4th villager kill for Corvinus. He's applying the pressure to our Byzantine player, Scarlet Devil. Scarlet Devil now trying to make some horsemen on his own. Javelin throwers are in place to snipe the archers, but it's already too late, I believe. 24 archers is a lot. And no more olive oil for Scarlet Devil. He got the maximum amount of javelin throwers from the starting berries. On the Kashyyyks attacking the horsemen there. Javelin throwers doing their job, attacking the archers. But it's too many archers. Attack speed arrow for Corvinus as the Mongols decimating the speedman. Kashyyyks dive in. Nice damage from Corvinus. Nice damage indeed. The Kashyyyks are doing a lot of damage, sustaining a lot of damage too. But it's the archer backline that it's doing the most damage. Look at that. Scarlet Devil forced to go back into his own base. He's almost going Castle Age. I hope he was not stopping the production of units. Corvinus again is a huge lead here. He killed 5 villagers in total. Good military lead. He moves to the 2nd deer pack. That one is running low. Could just go for the berries then. Oh, not again. Yes, again. Here we go. Archers getting another villager. Oh, Blacksmith only now for Corvinus in the step read. No, not for Corvinus, for Scarlet Devil. And step readout is now coming in. Maybe Scarlet Devil just gives up when the Castle Age comes through. He's very behind. He lost 10 villagers. But he has still good army. Right? He's making some good numbers coming through. Step readout right there on the gold. It's already up. Castle Age for Corvinus. Scarlet Devil is not giving up at the moment. He'll get more javelin throwers. He's almost Castle Age himself. Can he handle it? I don't think he has enough time. Corvinus will just get all the upgrades. Yeah, I think the Kashik's already veteran. Yeah, and the archers are getting veteran very, very soon. And Scarlet Devil only has 8 archers, soon to be 10 javelin throwers, 3 limited NA, and 2 horsemen. At least the second sister is coming through. The Castle Age is coming through as well with the Golden Horn Tower. The Deerstone is still alive, by the way, still providing the buff. Corvinus is reuniting his units. Still not making shamans to grab the relics. Horsemen coming out from Scarlet Devil trying to do some raids that they get caught up. In the process, Corvinus now knows about that and sends a Kashik in pursue. Yeah, I think Scarlet Devil cannot come back. He cannot go out of this position. I think Corvinus will get game number 2 and move to the round of 16. Where is the wood line? Oh, the villagers are here, so exposing the berries. Also, berries over there for Scarlet Devil. At least that's the intention. Horseman raid. Doesn't do much. Oh, actually, it does. The Kashik got lost. 1 villager goes down. Okay. 13 villager lead for Corvinus is insane. And he has double production and 50% more gold on drop-off because of the step readout. Nice dive from Corvinus. Getting the archers, getting the villagers there. More and more villagers going down. Even worse for Scarlet Devil. Jav throwers and archers, the only units remaining. The Kashiks dive. They're doing a lot of damage. There are no villagers on the town center. And this should be the end very, very soon for Scarlet Devil. Corvinus confirms the 2-win victory, I believe, here. No, the Kashiks are going down. Nice body block from the Benetar, from the Varangian Guard, I mean. A lot of oil being collected here by Scarlet Devil. Man at Arms goes down. The archers versus... Oh, but the extra range from the Khan's Hunter actually helps versus the Javelin Throwers. And more archers arrive. Double Kashik arriving as well, and GG gets called. Corvinus goes through to the round of 16. Shout out to Scarlet Devil, good games as well. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Use the links down below. And I see you on the next one. Okay, everybody watching live right now, I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and I see you soon. We are back. Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the sets we have available. We have Dragovan versus Scatterbrain, for an example. Voldemort Myriad seems like a good one. Oh no, Voldemort now is in a team, right? So let's search for Myriad. In lobby. So the set is still to start for Myriad versus Voldemort. We could cast, I mean, Dragovan versus Scatterbrain. They already did one game. Here we are for game number 1 out of best of 3. This is the Elite Classic 3 Open Qualifier number 1 round of 16. With us today we have on the color yellow, representing the 3D clan, it's Scatterbrained, versus representing team VS Dragovan on the color purple, playing as Ayubits. Scatterbrained in the color yellow will playing as a Chinese, and we are here on Gorge. Let's go get some Age of Empires 4 action in. And the player of this set, which is a best of 3, will then move to the decider round, which will be a best of 5, and if they win that next set, they'll be able to qualify for the main event. But I think they can also qualify by being at least on the round of 16. It's not guaranteed, but they can qualify for the Silver League, which will be a secondary tournament, which I think will be very interesting as well. We have Ayubits versus Chinese on Gorge. It's actually interesting to see these two civilizations in this map. The Chinese can do some good Castle Age build orders in such a straightforward map. They could also do perhaps Pro Scouts, because it will be hard for them to secure food against an aggressive Ayubits, or Dragovan could just go fast Castle, so that would give time for Scatterbrain to do something about his economy. Maybe Barbican here on the front deer for Scatterbrain. Maybe Barbican on the gold, which also protects that wood line over there. It's going to be the best choice for Scatterbrain. Some good sheep, 7 sheep being delivered at the moment for Dragovan, 7 sheep also for Scatterbrain, and they move to this side of the map, where there are still some sheep to be collected. Imperial Academy is the choice for Scatterbrain. Deer very close to the base of Dragovan, he could push them in. Dragovan with military wing reinforcement, spawning 1 desert trader for free, and then more over time. Not more as in more desert traders each time, just more as in continuously. Imperial official coming out from Scatterbrain, getting a lot of people on board. That's going to be for the village and for the military building as well. The collection of taxes has started. Generating a very good gold income. Nobody on the gold though, so no professional scouts. But Scatterbrain needs to secure some food. He has a lot of sheep, he brings 3 more. It's gonna be stable coming through. For Dragovan, also a stable. So I'm expecting desert traders from Dragovan, and I'm expecting horsemen from Scatterbrain. Maybe he'll make some spearmen, some archers perhaps, to help defend against the desert traders. We have one over there, another one coming in from the stable. Yeah, it's horsemen for the moment for Scatterbrain. Oh, the scout is in danger, being pursued by the enemy scout and the desert trader. Desert trader is falling behind though. Oh, the scout is taking a lot of damage. The horseman came in to save the day, and the scout is saved. Hoorah! The horseman came in, fighting with the desert traders, doing excellent damage. Dragovan lost a desert trader, but he killed 2 horsemen. So he has way more destroyed value right now. Good play from Dragovan. Scatterbrain. Maybe it's Scatter there, losing 2 horsemen. And still, there is food for Scatterbrain, but it's running low. He could go to the berries next. With supervision is not that bad of an option. I was going for professional scouts. He's now making scouts out of the stables. Chasing into the desert traders. Nice micro from Dragovan. Now switching into melee mode. Trying to snipe the low HP horseman, but he's forced to go away. More desert traders are arriving, and the horsemen are forced to retreat. Because they also get the debuff. So it's very difficult for the horsemen to stay in equal numbers. Oh, and Dragovan sees the scout carrying the deer. He knows the plan, almost kills the scout, but more deer is arriving at the base of Scatterbrain. That will boost his economy very, very much. But I think the spam of horsemen might not be the right play. The horsemen are just not able to deal with the desert traders. And the desert traders force the horsemen to go away. They now can dive on the scouts. They go into the gold. Nice reaction from Scatterbrain. Desert trader is taking care of the horsemen here. A lot of... Bro, look at the destroyed value. 1,200 for Dragovan. Only 960 for Scatterbrain. Okay, now a bit more, because the desert traders start to fall. Oh, actually, Scatterbrain, the spam of horsemen is now working. Dragovan lost too many desert traders. Oh, but also is killing so many horsemen in return. But he's going to lose that desert trader again. But remember that some of the desert traders that fell were free. So I don't know if that's accounted. I think it is because of the destroyed value. So it's the value that you destroy, not the value that the opponent lost. So Dragovan is now apparently on equal destroyed value, which is true, but he didn't invest all of that value. And now more deer being brought. The whole deer pack was brought to the base of Scatterbrain. But that goes very quickly. That's a lot of villagers on the deer. No Song Dynasty just yet. Scatterbrain is looking at the Castle Age. 7 desert traders versus 7 horsemen. A lot of the horsemen are low HP from the previous fight. But desert traders are falling as well. Dragovan not able to get really beneficial fights in this position, in this part of the game, I mean. Scatterbrain keeps making horsemen, keeps bringing deer back home. Will he be able to go castle and keep himself safe? That's the question. Horsemen dive into the desert traders. They are now in melee mode. Astronomical Clock Tower in the front of the base, risky from Scatterbrain. Oh, one horseman will go down there if it gets another shot from the desert traders. Nice trade here for Scatterbrain. He's aging up, making more horsemen, then he can upgrade them, but Rigavan is also macroing to Castle Age. Castle Age is acquired by Scatterbrain. Can quite upgrade the horseman at the moment. That's the food eco for Drigavan, still not on the deer. Second deer pack was brought home. And look, beautiful, all the villagers getting some deer. Oh, there's the traders coming in. Horsemen are already upgraded to the veterancy status by Scatterbrain. Castle Age very close for Dragavan. Horsemen want to die, but it's only 5 of them. We need a bit more. A lot of investment, 7 horsemen in queue, a double stable. They are both being supervised, so those numbers will ramp up very quickly. Culturing logistics for Dragavan. So far, an only cavalry-based matchup. Horsemen chasing the desert raiders. They are now stronger than before. Nice shooting with the ranged mode. Nice switch into the melee mode. The horsemen are being destroyed. It's too many desert raiders for Dragavan. He also has a 10% more gathering rate from Golden Age Tier 1. And the scout gets denied as well. And I think Scatterbrain can't leave his own base. The horsemen are not being good enough versus desert raiders. And then with the dervishes it will be even worse, because there will be mass healing. But horsemen making use of their speed to run to the east side of the map, heading south as well, looking from some eco, but Rigavan is on the opposite deer. At least the desert traders are moving, following up the horsemen, leaving the base of Scatterbrain in peace. Yeah, Scatterbrain checks the deer. There is nobody there. The desert traders turn around and they are looking to deny more scouts getting deer, yeah. Food will be running low, is running low now for Scatterbrain. Culturing logistics, very soon finishing for Dragavan. There we go. Dragavan is on the Castle Age. Still has some deer to collect, but needs to be thinking about the next food source. He's going out to collect relics. Got a villager in the process. 2 eco lead for Scatterbrain because it does count Imperial officials. And now Dragavan is ahead on the army value and on the destroyed value. But he's not ahead on the score, because he needs to get some more technologies in. First relic already grabbed for Dragavan. Horsemen get caught! They dive. That's not a good fight for Scatterbrain. The archers will be amazing if they were here earlier, but not now, and the Wololo will be coming through. The mass heal as well. This is a terrible fight for Scatterbrain. He loses all the horsemen. The archer should be here earlier, or the horsemen should have engaged later. They chase the dervish. Now the desert trader is taking insane damage from the archers, but the camel lancers are here, and that's a very bad news for the archers. They hate the camel lancers. They can do much damage against them. And Dragavan might have just sealed the fate of Scatterbrain here. Crossbows are coming in, but hold on, because Chinese have the extra production speed from the supervision. No Barbican, no Song Dynasty, no insane villager lead. And with the relics, Dragavan will actually be ahead soon. That's the second one. The third one, Scatterbrain with more army pushing through the middle. No front line though, only 4 horsemen versus 5 desert traders and 4 camel lancers. It's not good. But 7 crossbows though, that's good. Maybe they can carry Scatterbrain. Scatterbrain, I think, should mass more army before walking out, especially with no scout. He has no idea where the enemy army is. Oh, he found a dervish though and gets it. That's good value. He's now ahead on destroyed value, but he's very behind on army value. Ooh, Scatterbrain is on the board. And he lost a villager there. He lost a villager. No, he did. He lost a villager to the board. Now lost an Imperial official and more villagers to the Camel Lancers. Now the villager lead is in the hands of Dragovan with 1,000 food in the bank. That's really good. Doing the farm transition on the gold. He's now changing his food source. While Scatterbrain is on the berries and board, which is really good for Scatter. He's making crossbows and archers. Still no front line. He has a lot of food to invest. I think Horsemen could still be good just to soak damage and allow the ranged units to do their job. Oh, Golden Age Tier 2 is reached by Dragovan. Gets research speed plus 55%. Oh, the horsemen raiding the villagers, they got 2 kills. So the villager leads not only 1 for Dragovan, but he has 3 relics. And soon there will be 4. Oh, some villagers on the run. The horsemen need to escape. The main army from Scatterbrain is coming in, but no, not enough. Not enough frontline. I think there is not enough power in the army. Some villagers will be going down here, which is good. The horsemen all go down. Now they're attacking the building. Oh, they should retreat right away. This is too dangerous. Camel Lancers dive. And the villagers move south to avoid any damage. And Dragovan collapsed on the arm of Scatterbrain. That army is going to be decimated, I mean. Some Lancers are also here, but that's over. I think that's the end for Scatterbrain. He has 1,500 food in the bank. Yet he has barely any units. He has 2 stables, 2 archery ranges, now making some barracks. Oh, I think it's too late, he lost too much. Army value is 3,000 in the lead of Dragovan. Bargain of the Sun protecting the boar. Still only with 700 food there. It will at least unlock Song Dynasty. But the Camel Lancers are here. They charge. They get some extra villagers. Okay, Song Dynasty is here. So now Scatterbrained making villagers faster. But I don't think he has enough army to defend. If he didn't lose his previous army, he could have defended maybe. And allow Song Dynasty to do its magic, but now he's gonna lose too many villagers. 17 villager kill. 20 villager kill plus Imperial officials. 9 villager lead for Dragovan. Killing all the army for Scatterbrain. That's it. That's game 1 for Dragovan. If he wins the next game, he's into the round of 8. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe. Check the links down below to support the organizers as well. And I see you on game 2. Oh, let's go. They are now live on game 2. Hi everybody, welcome very much to game number 2 out of a best of 3. We are on the Elite Classic 3 Open Qualifier number 1 round of 16 in the color yellow, chasing the tie on the series after losing the first game, representing the 3D clan. It's Scatterbrained playing as the Zushi's Legacy. In the color purple, in the lead, representing Team VES, playing as the French, is Dragovan. And we are on Sacred Grove, a map that some of you might not know, was featured in the past in Killer Pigeon Midweek Muster. It's an interesting map. I casted already a crazy game on it today, between Corvinus and Scarlet Devil. And Scatterbrain on the Zushi, which has the fastest castle edge in the game. Also very good synergy with professional scouts. Same for the French, with also their faster villager production and cheaper economical upgrades. Can get ahead by taking the enemy villagers, increasing their villagers, and having those cheap economy upgrades associated with knights running around the map can be very, very powerful. But if the enemy can mass a lot of spearmen, and they can defend, and perhaps deny some of the resources out in the map, the French might struggle. Thank you for watching, by the way. Remember to support me and the organizer of the event, EGCTV, by using the links down below. Meditation Gardens. We'll be getting 2 stones. No, just 1 stone and 2 golds, though. No, that's 2 stones and 2 golds. That's 50 gold, 50 stone. It's actually very good value. It's going to be 100 resources per minute, more than a relic. But relic gives 80 gold. This one is giving 50 gold, 50 stone. A new age begins for Scatterbrained. And they'll be needing some spears, that's for sure, to protect from the knights, and if Dragovan goes for professional scouts, to also contest and delay / deny the professional scout play. Oh, a villager is walking forwards. Did Dragovan misclick that? Oh, I don't understand. Oh, we wanted to build a proxy archery range, but got caught up. Why didn't he build? Oh, there are spearmen now chasing, and Dragovan is still building the archery range. Oh, that's sad. Archery range gets cancelled. Rebuild back in the base. Well, that was a bit suboptimal for Dragovan. He was trying to surprise the opponent with an archery range very close to the base, because he knows that Scatterbrain will be going for spearmen. Let me get a sip of good old water. Professional scouts being researched by Scatterbrained. Dragovan making the work more difficult. Dragovan already ahead by 2 villagers, but Scatterbrained with Imperial Official doing some good work. Now going for the scouts, for the deer over there with the scouts. First carcass is going. The knight can't do much about it. 7 archers from Dragovan are coming in though. They're controlling the middle deer pack. Scouts coming for this tier pack as well. Everything apparently under control from the side of Dragovan. He was able to deny two deer packs. Oh, and he's getting that one himself over there. Still no villager deaths here. 3 villager lead for Dragovan. No eco upgrades so far. We have Willgaro for Scatterburn at least. He's trying to go for this further deer. I totally get it. Archers coming in with the knights. Tower on the gold, securing that. Food is running low for Scatterbrain. Oh, that's a lot of spearmen. Maybe that's not enough archers. And then not enough knights in this position. The spearmen are diving through. The horsemen, great micro from Scatterbrain. The horsemen are always on top of the archers. They're not stuck fighting the knights. That's an amazing fight for our player in yellow. Now the own spearmen for Dragovan will make this more complicated from Scatter, because the horsemen now are taking way more damage than before. And the archer's still alive. The spearman was an excellent play from Dragovan. And Scatterbrain lost a lot of units in a fight that looked so great at the start. Although Scatterbrain is bringing some deer back home, but from a very far away location, very far away. So it will take a lot of time to get those back home, and the berries are running low. Scatterbrain is running out of food. Still some carcasses over there, that could be valuable. Those carcasses could be right now under that mill, providing value to Scatterbrain. He's looking for a castle edge, remember it's cheaper for the Zushi villagers. It's only 1020 food and 510 gold. Oh, but the spearmen from Dragovan were not even upgraded. They were still Dark Age spearmen. Hey, they did the job. They did a very good job. Dragovan also looking at Imperial Age, at Castle Age perhaps. A lot of food in the bank. Could go for the board maybe. The horsemen are riding. And the deer is running now out for Dragovan. So he has to come here eventually. Or to the board, which is on the same side. But good army from Dragovan. Zugunu from Scatterbrain. Brained to take care of the archers and the spearmen. He will need a lot of them. 2 villagers go down. Scatterbrain is now ahead. Good horseman raid on the gold of Dragovan. Well done. More villagers coming to the deer that once belonged to Scatterbrain. Is in possession of Dragovan. Very aggressive position, very risky. And with enough gold, Dragovan can edge up very soon. Oh, 1 kill for Dragovan. Not Dragovan, Scatterbrain could get the edge up soon. Let's check the income per minute. Both players with the same number of units, of villagers I mean. In terms of military units, Dragovan has more, and the knights are better. But Scatterbrain is leading a lot in the destroyed value, but army value is almost double for Dragovan. Oh, horsemen? The villagers want to fight too. That's not the best option right now. Zugunu and Spearman. Because the Spearman will clash with the Spearman of Dragovan, and the Zugunu will need to be very close to attack the archers, so they might be even taking damage from the Spearman themselves. The fight breaks out. The spearmen of Dragovan take charge. There are no more spearmen. And the archers from Dragovan are actually hitting the Zugano. No spearmen to defend the archers, but also no spearmen to attack the knights. So this should be a good fight for Dragovan. He's losing a lot of knights though. Archers doing good damage against the Zugano. The knights are chasing under TC cannon damage though. The knights are taking too much damage. A horseman comes through to poke at the archers, and it works! Dragovan loses all the units in the front line, now he has to retreat to these villagers. Oh, that's the worst. That's really, really bad for Dragovan. Yet, oh, I think this is GG because Scatterbrain now with 26 Zugano versus Dragovan forced to remass. And think he has enough time. Scatterbrain is doing the right thing, he's pushing forward. As soon as he wins the fight, he has a huge mass of Zugano. And so many villagers walking, that's idle time. They're not creating any value right now. And the archer range is going down over there. And Dragovan has to invest into an archer range. Not only in archers, but 150 wood. Almost obligatory there. And Scatterbrain is really, really ahead at the moment. He's behind on villagers though, but his military lead is insane. 35 Zugano. And he has a lot of food. Professional scouts has been working for him. Oh no. Dragovan, he was walking out with no vision. He lost his scout. And Scatterbrain wants Castle Age. Maybe just retreating and getting Castle Age. He's killing buildings. I think he should have pushed, no? He's going to the board. Almost lost a villager there. I think he did. I think he lost a villager. And Mount Lu Academy is coming in. I like that choice. Dragovan is far away from Castle Age. He's getting a lot of archers. Scatterbrain needs to be careful because he ages up. And if Dragovan has way more archers, but I think he's okay. The Zuguru now can get upgraded. The main army is moving. Wait for the upgrades. More advanced magazines allow Zugunu to fire pierce bolts with more 0.5 range and deal +1 damage against light melee infantry. So a better tool to deal with spearmen. Scatterbrain running away, waiting for the upgrades. The archers are doing a lot of good damage. Scatterbrain needs to be really careful here. If he loses the game, he's out of the qualifier. There is another qualifier in the day after of this one, so there is a chance for them there as well. Four villager lead for Dragovan. Is that enough though? No, Scatterbrain with so much food. The board is really helping out. Zugunu killing the tower, look at that, that's insane. The archers getting some good shots, but the knights are going down. The Zugunu have now more range, remember that. So they can hit the knights for longer periods of time. Villagers come out trying to repair, that's not good. Scatterbrain getting a lot of villager kills here. He's coming back. Regrouping his army. Dragovan still with 23 archers. Defending under town center. A tower comes through. But I think he's stuck into the feudal age now. Losing more villagers. Still, the archers are trading quite well with the Zugunu. But Dragovan is out of food. He has an insane farm transition, but now he needs to do that and archers. I think it's over. Unless Scatterbrain gives him time, right? But I don't think that will be the case now. Lancers coming in as well. The archers now will have no chance. I think Scatterbrain will level the series here, 1-1. It's looking good, really good for him though. Oh, Dragovan might go castle soon though. Might have a word on that saying. Scatterbrain should be running out of food soon. He moved to the berries here already. I got one relic, getting the sacred site too, always helpful. And Dragovan is castle age now with Guildhall. He's going into men-at-arms. And his own knights. Lancers is the... GG gets called. I was about to say Lancers take the front line, but Dragovan realizes he cannot contend the Zushi flood at the moment. Let's check the economy count. Dragovan was always a bit ahead, then he lost. He recovered a tiny bit, but not substantially. Then, militarily speaking, Dragovan was ahead and he lost a lot of his units. Then Scatterbrain was super ahead, went castle, and pushed with more units in castle age. 4k more food for Scatterbrain. 4k and 400 more gold for Scatterbrain as well. That's insane. While Dragovan got 1,000 more wood, 1,400 more wood. Good play from Scatterbrain. Good play. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like and subscribe, and use the links down below. Let's get to the final game number 3 of the set. Alright guys, sorry. I just thought there was a problem, but there was no problem. I was tripping. I need some food, but let's finish this set over here. Hi everybody, welcome very much to game number 3 out of a best of 3. It's the Elite Classic 3 Open Qualifier Day 1. Round of 16, in the color purple representing Team VS, it's Dragovan, playing as the Vasi Dynasty. In the color yellow representing Team 3D, it's Scatterbrain, playing as the Rus, and you're on cliffside, so I have to give the advantage to the Rus on this map and matchup. Thank you for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. Support me and the organizers of the event by using the links down below if you're watching on YouTube, and I just need to go real quick, grab a blanket, because it's cold. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Way more comfortable. We see the scouts going around with each other. Looking for them sheep, very important for the Rus player, which they go second scout in this matchup. I totally agree with that. I heard some sheep for Scatterbrain. What is the other scout? Wow, he's getting a lot of sheep in here. Nice. That's a scout we're just watching. What is the yellow? Ah, there you go, the other yellow dot. Bringing 6 sheep. This one is bringing 5, so 11 sheep on those 2 scouts. And here, will Dragovan risk a eco wing into town centers? Maybe he goes culture wing and then tries to rush Castle Age to counter the horse archer build. Or he goes military wing, but then it's culture. Oh, there we go, it's culture wing. Ah, interesting. Maybe there will be a fast castle here to apply pressure to the Rus, because they'll be doing professional scouts, which delays them by like 30 seconds. That's joking, but you know what I mean. Golden Gate coming up for Scatterbrain. Usual Rus gameplay. I'm kind of surprised to see the culture wing. I thought it was a good idea, but I thought that perhaps could be too much unconventional. But Dragovan also likes to experiment. He's a bit safer than your normal inventors in UE4, but he also likes to build out of the sandbox once in a while. He actually just tried to do that on the previous game. Didn't work out good for him though. There you go, Castle Age, fresh food, no preservation of knowledge before fresh food stuff. He's gonna go archery range. So maybe he wants to build archers in feudal age, try and deny some of the pro scouts, then age up sooner and get the upgrade to the archers and the composite bows to then challenge the horse archers. That could be a good play, actually. Professional scouts coming in for Scatterbrain. It's gonna be camel archers, because they can chase down better the scouts. Interesting play, Dragovan. Playing aggressive on cliffside with some camel archers versus the scouts of Scatterbrain. A lot of deer being brought back home. Scatterbrain could go Castle Age very soon. But he's going for double stable. He's making horseman now. So he's investing in feudal. Maybe it's a bait play from Dragovan. He's close to Castle Age when it comes to food. He's now moving a lot of people to gold. And he's forcing the enemy to make a lot of horsemen. And then he goes castle and makes lancers, camel riders. But Scatterbrain will have a lot of food in the bank. Berries are running out for Dragovan. Deer is exposed even though it's in the back. It's eco wing, so no military wing, so no composite bows if necessary. Is that going to be a triple town center while grabbing relics? Play. That could work. But it would need a very good timing. Scatterbrain is almost Castle Age as well. And only one camel archer left. There was also not a big investment from Dragovan, which now loses a villager, might be even losing more. Loses 2 villagers, 3 villagers. Damn good play from Scatterbrain. High trade house coming in. Oh, right there. A new age begins for both players. Dragovan already with Golden Age Tier 1, giving that 15% gathering rate. He wants to go relics. He's getting gold, but no stone. And the camel archers start to come through. The horse archers. There is not a specific name for the Abbasid, like camel archers, like an Abbasid name, like we have the Akinji or Akanji for the Ottoman cavalry archer. No triple archery range, because Scatterbrain wanted to go for the monastery as well. Camel Rider, going after the scouts. He kills one, might kill more. Scatterbrain not reacting very well to the scouts here. Lose another one. He might lose more. Oh, he's getting denied all of that deer. That could be very important. Because not only Scatterbrain doesn't have it, now Dragovan could actually get it, but I don't believe that will happen. I think Dragovan goes for these berries. Yeah, he's coming here soon. And he's going for a stable of his own. Quadruple stable? Excuse me? Quadruple stable? Masked horseman? That's good. That's cool. I take that. Also, blacksmith upgrades will be cheaper. For Dragovan, first relic arrives right now. Let's check the income per minute. Ooh, Dragovan's struggling on the food, but that will be fixed soon here on the berries. Still a lot of deer to be worked with for Scatterbrained. Earlier today we saw an insane Wolo play from Corvinus. Dragovan doing excellent damage with the camel riders. But now can they chase the horse archers, bro? Camel horse archer. Because the camel rider has no armor. Which is weird, for sure. And they will be melted by the horse archers, which are doing a very nice 12 base damage. So 10 horse archers shooting at you, doing 120 damage. But here, they only need 27 shots. No, less than that. But wait, don't think the camel rider debuffs the horse archer. But still, it's insane damage. Here we get increase the movement speed of camel units by 15%. Ooh. Crossbows in the back. The base damage of crossbows does well versus the horse archer, because they also have no armor. But now Boyar's Fortitude giving more HP to the cavalry of Scatterbrained. And that's already a lot of horse archers, up to 23 for Scatterbrain. Oh, third relic being denied. Actually, I'm enjoying the play from Dragovan by spamming the camel riders. Alright, Trade House, only 94 gold per minute. That's like a relic. Hey, that's better than nothing. I think Scatterbrained wants to go to the boar, not to the berries. Alright. 3 relics for Dragovan, 2 relics for Scatterbrain, so technically 3 relics for Scatterbrain. But the Vasith cheaper villagers, plus 15 extra gathering rate. Oh, that's the camel archer from earlier! Almost get. Oh, it will get a villager! Yoink! Nice! That's a psychological victory for Dragovan. Good army from Dragovan, but Scatterbrain with 333 horse archers. I don't see a way of Dragovan dealing with that. Maybe a mangonel, mass archers, but he's doing a farm transition. Deer and berries running dry very soon. Ooh, Dragovan really needs a farm transition. He can go to those berries all the way over there. That might be saving grace while doing farm transition, but he has to do the farm transition. Horse archers in mass, 36 so far, and now getting +2 ranged attack. Okay, +2 range defense. That will be good for the camel riders, but it will be the same because the horse archers now are doing 2 extra damage. The camel riders have 2 extra armor, so it's the same. Oh, Scatterbrain preparing a move with Sage. Does he want to... because... remember, Abbasid only have 2 landmarks, the town center and House of Wisdom. So if you can secure a nice position and make a lot of trebuchet, you can kill the buildings and win the game. You've seen that before a long time ago. I think it was Demu versus Mista, where there was an epic landmark snipe. He's attacking the wall. Attacking the mosque could be a good idea, denying that extra gold income. Secret sites being decaptured. The army from Scatterbrain wants to go in. That's a lot of horse archers. That's insane. 56! Unbelievable! That's crazy! They're doing well against the camel riders. They are only doing 11 damage per attack though, because of the debuff. So now the armor playing a bit a more interesting role here, because the camel lance riders only taking 9 damage from the horse archers. And Scatterbrain's army is going down, but also the front line of Dragovan. Ooh, no more camel riders. Mangonel, Mangonel, Mangonel! Misses completely. Trap goes down. Scatterbrain perhaps was too giddy here. The crossbows doing a very good damage. We don't have boot camp. And there is Boyar's Fortitude on the horse archers. Even though they killed all the camel riders, the other ranged units from Dragovan are doing the work. They're cleansing the field of those pesky horse archers. And I can't believe my eyes, Rus might lose against the Vassid on Cliffside. Because the Vassid played aggressive, not passively, not eco-focused, but wait, maybe Dragovan got too hungry himself right now. He's biting his own hand. Epic fight on the cliff. Dragovan cannot see the reinforcement waves. Oh, Mangonel from Scatterbrain hits some good units, but the horsemen immediately dive on it. And Scatterbrain survives for the time being. Archer and Horseman versus Knight and Horse Archer. I mean, if he has enough of them, he can deal with the Knights. But the Knights from Scatterbrain, with the extra armor and the extra HP, that will be a game changer. Musk destroyed. Oh, no gold for Dragovan. Oh, that's why he's messing archers and horsemen. He could get gold, but he doesn't want to. Wants to focus all of his villagers into wood and food to pump as much as trash units as possible, as much trash units as possible. Nice mangonel shots. The horse archers are defending well, but the horsemen actually get a good surround. It's a triple mangonel. Whoa! Horsemen dive again. Both players are hanging on. No sustained, not relevant villager lead. The mangonel's pushing Dragovan away into his own base. Dragovan relocating the relics. Mangonel's killing the archery range. Good value, actually. Dragovan charging with the horseman. One mangonel goes down, the other one is being healed. Scatterbrain was not paying attention then, and Dragovan knew it. Double trebuchet, double mangonel as well, but not a lot of units for Scatterbrain. Only 13 horse archers and 5 knights. 8 spearmen could help too, but there are a lot of archers for Dragovan, up to 33. The mangonels are taking good shots, but they're not doing enough damage. They're not doing the damage that Scatterbrain needs, but Dragovan is forced to retreat once again. Archers sniping the trebuchet. Knights also taking a lot of damage. Not the trebuchet, the mangonel shooting into the archers. I see some healing coming through. Once again, not a lot of units here for Scatterbrain. Dragovan with way better food income. Now he's overpowering Scatterbrain with the sheer number of military units here. Oh, and the siege is going down for Scatterbrain. There are too many units for Dragovan here. Because Scatterbrain really needed to mass knights and he wasn't able to. Because 40 archers now, 7 horsemen. Scatterbrain might lose the fight here. But the mangonel still being so helpful. Dragovan feels like he's stuck in here. And one lonely horseman Tries to kill them. Oh, actually, it was 2 horsemen and they killed the mangonel. I was making fun of them, but they did it. Unbelievable. Scatterbrain falling back. The tower is not even upgraded. It's giving good vision though. That's important for the mangonel shots. Oh, but Scatterbrain controlling the 3 sacred sites. And now he has 2 relics, while Dragovan only has 1. He wasn't able to relocate the old ones that were destroyed here. That's now 4 mangonels for Scatterbrain. Does he want to camp for 10 minutes? No. He just doesn't have enough food. He's only now doing the farm transition because he's been investing into siege like crazy. Meanwhile, Dragovan is up to 30 archers. But the mangonels could take care of that. It's 5 mangonels. The knights might be enough to work as a front line. Because then, if Dragovan cannot touch the mangonels, he'll never be able to progress. Look at that, insane damage from the mangonel. Archers are exposed. Knights protecting the siege. Mangonels are shooting at the horseman, no way! 6 mangonels shooting at 1 horseman moving around. Scatterbrain needs to focus fire with the mangonels. Dragovan runs away once again. Now with 35 archers, a 5 villager lead. Scatterbrain recovering on the food income, beautiful to see. Could take a risk and go for the enemy board. Abbasids don't go there because they can't have it, and they can kill it because it's against tournament rules. If you are a civilization that can't use the war and you kill the board disappears. So then imagine in this case, Scatterbrain could go and use that carcass. So Dragovan cannot kill it. It's against the rules, which the game should fix. Because sometimes you want to kill the war in a weird place to make it even more risky to get. And if you are a civ that can eat the board, you can do that in tournaments. It's illegal. It's illegal. Town center is going down. Scatterbrain is exploiting the Abbasid weak point. Only 2 landmarks. And he has mass siege, 6 mangonels, 3 trebuchet, and then 17 horse archers. Bro, the knight switch was amazing. He went from like 6 to 7 knights to now 19. That's insane. From 5 stables and 5 archer ranges. Oh, huge mass though for Dragovan. That's a lot of wood units, not gold units. I don't think they can handle all the knights. Spearman on the front line though, doing a good job. 1 mangonel goes down. Trebs are racing on the side, good mangonel shots. But the army, ooh, that was insane. That was an excellent shot. The knights still protecting the siege. Trebuchet might be going down here. Knights from yellow protecting well. And Dragovan is once again forced to go back. This might be actually a landmark snipe. The mangonels helping take down the TC. Scatterbrain army moves in, protecting the mangonels. The archers can't do anything. I think it's over. I think Scatterbrain actually takes this. He was struggling for food, but then he was able to get it correctly and spam the knights. And it was the key to hold the army of Dragovan here against the siege. So he could rebuild his economy. Maybe Dragovan should go for another angle to make the siege move, because the siege is really slow. And the House of Wisdom is the last landmark. Wait, is that technically alive? The town center? And there's still 60 knights! That's it. GG. Scatterbrain sweeps, reverse sweeps the series. He lost the first game, won the second, and will now win the third one with a great, good old landmark snipe with a ruse. It was very well done. And GG! Scatterbrain takes the win, and he moves to the round of 8 on the qualifiers for the Elite Classic 3 Day 1. He was slightly ahead all the game, but not now, not in the last couple minutes. He was very ahead militarily. That's the big fight I was talking about, where he loses a lot. Then Dragovan also spent a lot of time not getting gold, and he spammed archers and horsemen, so he had more units, but he couldn't leave the base. And then he made a lot of units, but you can see the siege and the quality of the units of Scatterbrain making the difference. Eco count the same. 2k more food, no, 1.5k more food for Dragovan, but look at the gold amount for Scatterbrain. That's insane! He got 11k more gold than the opponent! Because then he denied the relics from Dragovan, he got Sacred Sites for a while, he got Hunting Cabins, he got High Trade House, which wasn't great, and he also got a lot of deer. That's crazy! Everybody, thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe, use the links down below, and I see you on the next one. Well done, great game, bro. I wasn't expecting Scatterbrain to come up and win like that. I didn't expect him to lose, but win like that in the way that he did was really cool. Alright everybody, it's going to be everything for today. Tomorrow we'll be back to cast more games of the day 2, and if I wake up early tomorrow, I will cast more games from the day 1 off camera, because I always like to get one set from each round, and we have some interesting games on the round of 8, and then on the quarterfinal. We have, for example, Sas Corvinus, Kiliardi Miomaika, also Kat Eliona, Voldemar Myriad. So I'll cast one game from... I don't know, because we casted right now Dragovan versus Scatterbrain. Also, only one set, which is a best of 5. So it could be Demu Scatterbrain, maybe Voldemar, maybe the Lucifer game. We'll see tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, and a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Remember to believe in yourself and in all possibilities, and the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. See you tomorrow.